I have always admired people with artistic ability, drawing, painting, sculpting, really any kind of art. Now there's a place in San Antonio where no matter your medium or your artistic ability, you can go create things. And that's where we're headed on this week's Texas Outdoors.
Makerspace, yes.
Makerspace. This is where makers come to make things.
Yes, exactly.
You can make almost anything at Breva Creative. Brad and Eva Schaefer have had this dream for more than 10 years. Both artists, the Schaefers wanted to create something where others could create.
We have a full wood shop, ceramic studio, printmaking studio, digital fabrication lab with 3D printing, laser cutting, stained glass, textiles, you name it, we probably have it.
I've always wanted to try my hand at making something out of clay.
You're just gonna throw it on here for a little bit.
After you slam it, then you have to knead it.
And with your thumbs, kind of push at a 45-degree angle, like that.
Like bread dough, all this helps push out any bubbles in the clay.
It takes a lot of pressure.
I watched Brad spin a small pitcher-type cup really quickly.
That's just a little bit wonky. So I'm gonna turn this into a little pour spout.
I gotcha. After watching, I felt confident enough to sit down.
More the heel of your hand, right?
Yes. My piece went through a couple of designs pretty quickly, but I was liking what I was feeling.
The first time anyone throws pottery, it never turns out the way you want it. And that's just kind of how art works.
I thought it was at a pretty good point for a first effort, so it was time to stop.
The slower the clay dries, the more chance of survival it has.
We had to leave it at that point for Brad to put in the kiln. We went back a week later.
Did it turn out?
We'll see. We have not unloaded the kiln, so we will see.
But it's in the kiln.
It's in the kiln and ready to go. Let's go.
Let's go see.
I was a little nervous unloading things.
That's got to be me over there, the little one, right?
It seems smaller. I didn't know clay shrinks, but it didn't crack. Now, the finish. Glazing is an art in itself. I decided a two-tone look. It took about an hour to paint the pot. Then it was back in the kiln, and we just had to wait to see what came out. All right, this is what came out. Somebody just told me I look like a kid in art school.
You're just painting all night.
It looks pretty cool. I went for this design, on the outside of it, the glaze just dripping over. But the inside
beautiful.
is really
nice.
It's really cool looking. And I didn't paint the inside red.
Yeah.
All of that red inside of it actually came out of the.
It's the clay.
It's the chemicals inside that glaze. That glaze went on kind of a seafoam green, but it
beautiful.
It actually.
You did a good job, Barry.
Here's the
It turned
cool
out
thing,
great.
though. Honestly, it kind of gave me the bug. Don't mess around, drop it.
Watch out.
We're going to take that Here's the thing, though. This whole time, I had no idea we were working with a potter.
Cool.
Yeah.
Barry,
I want to go do a big bowl now.
And
or
you
a
would
big
do a good
platter or
job. This is
something.
beautiful
Why
artwork.
would you make an ashtray, though?
It's a ring container.
Oh!
What's wrong with you?
Oh.
I mean, this could be so many things, though. Like, this could be a jewelry dish,
be.
too. If you want to
Right?
gift it
That's
to
what I'm
someone.
saying. You put a little jewelry
your
in it or whatever.
keys.
Yeah.
It was actually pretty cool. But they have a woodworking shop. They have 3D printing. They have printing on cloth. They have everything at this place. Breva Creative down on South Presa.
Yeah.
It's a pretty
Give
cool
you a
place.
taste of
I
little
wanna go check it out.
everything. Yeah.
That is really cool.
And you said the weather's
I
going to give
thought
us
you
a
said you
taste.
didn't have any talent.
I
It does.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah,
I'm
you
a
really
clay
do.
master.
You're a clay
Whatever they
master.
call them.
I'm sorry.